just quickly show you a couple of options for creating production drawings. One of the easiest ways is to have your component already open, go up to File, Make Drawing from Parts. At this point here, you'll be asked, do you want to use a template for your drawing? Always use the template that you can find in your pupil data folder. I have a little shortcut for where I've kept mine for today. We double click, press OK, and rather than having this blank page, I now have a nice drawing page with a title block down in the bottom right hand corner. And that allows me to fill in information about the project I'm working on. Because I've already got the part open, I have all the views of the part here on the right hand side. I'm just going to drag the front view on, and that is going to be my elevation. So I'm quite happy with that, and I don't have to click on anything now. I can just move up the way, I can create a plan view, I can create the plan view, and then I can also move out to the right, add my end elevation, and then if I kind of go up to the top right, I can add my isometric. I'm just going to confirm that. That's one of the easiest ways to create a production drawing. The only vital thing is making sure that when you start off, you have the correct elevation that you're looking for. You certainly wouldn't want to have this plan view as an elevation. So I'm just going to confirm that. I'm quite happy. There are a few other ways to do this. I'm going to go New. Instead of creating parts, I'm going to create a drawing. It will ask me, do you want to use a template? So yes, I do. Again, you'll find it in the pupil data folder. I've got mine saved here in a little shortcut, and just press OK. So always make sure you don't have that blank screen. You have the one with the title block. At this stage, I am going to go into View Layout. I'm going to go into Model View, and I'm going to browse for one of the components. So the one I've been working on is this one here. And straight away, I think it's actually defaulted to the isometric. I'm going to click on Front, and now when I add this onto the page, it will give me that view. So if that's not the right view you've selected, you can always undo, go back up to Model View to add in the right elevation. Again, I can just click above for the plan view, click to the right hand side for the end elevation, and drag up to top right for my isometric, and confirm. Now, I actually want to put more components on this page, but I don't have a lot of room, so I need to make this smaller. So I'm going to click on my elevation, and down here I can adjust the scale. Currently it's a scale of 1 to 2. I'm going to make it a scale of 1 to 5, and that will shrink these 5 times smaller than the actual real object. I'm just going to adjust these so that they are sitting down here in the bottom right, and that gives me much more room in the page for adding more components. How do I do that? I click on Model View, I browse for my next component, so you go and find where you've saved it. Today I'm going to use this one here, and I'm going to, because I've already used this before, I know that if I use this view here on the right hand side as my elevation, I'm going to add in a plan view, I'm going to add in an end elevation, and I'm going to add in an isometric up in this corner, and confirm. And I would just repeat those steps: Model View, browse for the part that you want to create a drawing of. I think I have one more in here that I could use for this one here. And again, it's just about trying to find the right orientation of view for your elevation. As you can see, this is a little bit big, but we might be able to fit it in because I know it's not very thick component. So I'll pop in my plan view, my end elevation, and I can pop my isometric up here. And obviously I need to do a little bit of moving about. Again, it might just mean that I have to change the scale of this drawing. Currently it's a scale of 1 to 1. I'm going to make it half size, and there we go. I've got much more space for placing this component on the screen. So that is the basic steps in creating a production drawing and putting your initial views in. As I say, the easiest way, if you're just creating a drawing of one component is to already have it open, and when you've got it open, you can just go to File. So I'll just minimize this, sorry. There we go. So once you've got this part open, the easiest way to create a drawing is File, Make Drawing from Part. And that will then give you all your wee steps. Remember, I'm browsing for your template in the pupil data folder. And just a wee reminder that over on the right hand side, you will get a preview of all the views of that component that you're trying to make a drawing of. So have a wee go and see how you get on.